All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First off, I would like to give all glory, honor, and infinite praises unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with 144,000, the rest of the 1/3, and that great number multitude that scattered around the four winds. That consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm the brother Ha'amayan from the Great Millstone, Coloma, Georgia camp. And I brought this be an edifying lesson. Going into the word cleave. And the beautiful brother in our camp, Corner Walk, he always put the words of the day in, you know. And I saw it this morning, and I wanted to expound on his word, and Lord willing to be edifying. So, right here in the second one,
Cleave.
where it say cleave. Hold on, bear with me. Cleave. It says a verb, third person present, cleaves, past tense, past particle, but the definition says stick fast to. Okay, stick fast to. Stick to. Stick fast to. Adhere strongly to. And the next one says become very strongly involved with or emotionally attached to someone. How much more Yahweh Shema Shai? And that's what I'm getting at, man. We got to cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, we got to stick fast to the spirit, hold fast to the spirit. You know, this truth. You know, the Chachodash. You know, because we're about to come into a time, we're about to get tried out. The MOTB, Revelation 13:16. He caused all both small, great, rich, and poor, free, and bond to receive a mark in their right hand on their forehead. That word mark goes into Karagma, man, which is the RFID seal. And it's going to be mandated. It's going to be global. And we want to stick, you know, cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shai and stick with Yahweh Shema Shai. Let the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai overtake us versus having fear in man and going down to Egypt for help, not depending on Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, that's like a slap in the face, man. That's disrespectful. So nevertheless, I want to get this in Genesis chapter 32, verse 24. It says Jacob wrestled. This is our forefather Jacob before his name was changed to Israel. Jacob means Ya'iqua, supplant. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. It says, and when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. What was he doing? He was cleaving. He stuck fast to he held on. And that's, you know, I'm using that in the sense of that's how we gotta hold on. We gotta hold on to this truth no matter what come our way. You know? No matter what come our way, man. Try our best to be more on point, more spiritual, meditating and considering. And just loving to do this. Loving Yahweh Shema Shai, loving your brother. You know, being occupied in prophecies, being sincere. You know, loving to do this, man. Ready to die for it if it need be. You know, praying more. You know, praying for that strength, that faith, man. You know, asking Yahweh Shema Shai to give you a spirit to fall in love with his doctrine more. Because at the end of the day, we're nothing without Yahweh Shema Shai. We're nothing without Yahweh Shema Shai. That's why it's important also to cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shai. Verse 26, Genesis 32 and 26. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go except thou bless me. Ooh. Now that's faith. That's faith right there, man. That's Yapa Amawan. Beautiful faith, man. You know? That's beautiful, man. I will not let thee go. And that's how we got to be, man. No matter what we face, man. Tribulation, distress, perils, nakedness, persecution, whatever, man. Romans chapter 8. You know, none shall separate us, man. It says, and he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince has thou power with the Most High and with men, and has prevailed. So his name was changed to Israel. Yashar Allah. He Prince Power, man. You know? So that's what this thing is about. Cleaving unto Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Cleaving unto Yahweh Shema Shah. Holding on like Jacob did, man. You know, I ain't planning on making this lesson long. I just want, it was burning on my spirit when that brother put that in. I thought about it like, dang, you know. So cleave in the Edom Online down here at the second definition, which is a verb, so it's something to do. And it says to stick. You see, to stick, to cling, adhere, man, to stick. You know, so we want to stick with Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Stick with this truth. Let the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah overtake us, man. You know, make you think about Psalms chapter 46 verse 10. Be still and know that I am the Most High. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Salah. Be still, man. Be still. Just trust in Yahweh Shema Shah. And guess what? I'm saying that for myself. It applies to me. Therefore, I have to apply these scriptures. Got to show you how about Shema Shah. No matter what, man, I'm gonna stick with you. You know, you ain't willingly trying to go off a fall, but even if when you fall, you get your ass back up, man, and you know, humble down and keep fighting, keep believing. Even if you're having a so-called good day, still praise Yahweh about Shema Shah, man. That's supposed to be on the daily. You know. So, I'll wrap it up with, I got the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 2. And I read some verses in the GNT, Good News Translation. In verse 1 it says, my child, if you are going to serve the Lord, be prepared, for times when you will be put to the test. Because in the KJV it says, my son, when thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Be prepared for times when you will be put to the test. Be sincere and determined. Keep calm when trouble comes. I just read Psalms 46 and 10. Be still and know that I am the Most High. You know, Yahweh Shah was the perfect example of that, man. He always endured, you know. And he know how we feel, man. That's why he's a major support, you know, help, you know, samak, support, you know. Verse 3, stay with the Lord, never abandon him, and you will be prosperous at the end of your days. It says, accept whatever happens to you, man. Take it cheerfully, man. You know, even if you suffer humiliation, be patient, man. You know, when you change to a lower state, man, it don't feel good to the flesh, you know, but we just gotta cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shah, man, no matter what, man. We gotta cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shah, no matter what. Okay, so that's what that's about. It says gold is tested by fire, and human character is tested in the furnace of humiliation. It's a beautiful translation. Trust in the Lord and he will help you. Walk straight in his ways and put your hope in him, man. You know, and that's what it's about, man. Shalaki. Trust in the Lord and he will help you. Walk straight in his ways and put your hope in him. All ye that fear the Lord, wait for him to show you his mercy. Do not turn away from him or you will fall. See? We got to hold on like Jacob did with that angel, man. I will not let thee go. All you that fear the Lord, trust in him and you will certainly be rewarded. All you that fear the Lord, look forward to his blessings and of mercy and eternal happiness. Think back to the ancient generations and consider this. Has the Lord ever disappointed anyone who put his hope in him? Has the Lord ever abandoned anyone who held him in constant reverence, man? Has the Lord ever ignored anyone who prayed to him, man? It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. That's why we got to hold on, man. Hold on like Jacob did. Cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shah. And once again, hey, I'm edifying myself, building myself up, teaching myself to do this more and more, man. Especially in the times we're about to face. You know, this upcoming danger, you know, perilous time. You know, you don't know where you're going to be, what your lot may consist of, but we have to bank on the scriptures. We have to reflect back on the scriptures, man. Remember the generations are old, man. You know, the scriptures say the things that were written aforetime were for our learning, man. You know? Verse 11, the Lord is kind and merciful. He forgives our sins and keeps us safe in time of trouble. But those who lose their nerve are doomed. All those sinners who try to have it both ways, doom is sure to come for those who lose their courage. They have no faith, and so they will have no protection. Doom is sure to come for those who lose their hope. What will they do when the Lord comes to judge them? Whew, and we don't want to be a part of that, man. Knowing that we know better, knowing that the Lord requires what he requires of us. So let's go hard and, you know, continue to cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shah to the best of our ability, man. Being patient, being, you know, kind, merciful, obedient. Honestly, just being obedient to the best of your ability, man. Being sincere, you know, having that faith and believing. So, Abaratazah, this was an edifying lesson to the Lord. Sincere sheep and believers, I would like to close out by giving all glory, honor, and infinite praises unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKudash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, the teacher Rule Will. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect. Till the next time, Kwam Yashala, keep the faith, Shalom.